the smart people who should be going to bed this early. Unlike me, I spend my time thinking. And that is the honest truth. I tried. But there's not a moment where I don't think. Let me put that into perspective for you. 9 times out of 10, you're talking to me, I'm thinking about what you just said. It's constantly processing, receiving and applying new information, almost computer-like. And when you have such deep thought like that, of course it tends to lead you to overthink, which can cause problems. I can concur with that. But let me tell you something. The word I put in that title of this video is there for a reason. Okay, I'm not just putting grow in the title so it creates suspicion. So you're like, oh, I gotta know what he means. Like, if you're not here for the deep thinking part of this, then just go right now. Don't watch this. Bye. See you later. Don't give a shit. I don't care who the fuck you are. Okay? But yeah, when you think like as often as I do, it leads to amazing discoveries. Like, I can't even comprehend. I wouldn't have comprehended as a child. I say that like I'm not a child, which I am. Like I'm a kid. You know, in most sophisticated eyes, I am legally still a child. But grow is in there for a reason. Let me put my thoughts together for a couple minutes. I didn't come up here, you know, ready to spit facts or anything. But, oh shit. Grow. Let's start with that. Actually, no. Let's start with the idea of change. Okay? Change. Change and grow. Okay? You change when you grow. Yes, it's true. If you're a fucking idiot and you don't know that, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. But how do I put this together without sounding like a complete fucking lunatic? I don't even think that's possible. I just have to fucking suck it up. Okay? Because I don't want to be known as, like, the spiritual fucking kid. And frankly, name a single fucker who does. Name one. I'll give you $2. Okay? Name one fucking kid that says, "Damn, I'm trying to be spiritual today." Fuck it. Alright, cool. 28. I'll accept it. Okay, fuck, ass, cunt, whore. That's demonetization. Sweet. Not like I'm getting paid for this shit anyway. You change when you grow, okay? This past week, I've been thrown into a plethora of change. For instance, my mom is now pregnant. She will be the mother of 4 kids. Fucking 4. That's insane to think about. Like, when I was a little kid and my little brother was being born, I never really interpreted the gravity of the situation. Now I do. Now I do. It's an example of change. You know, when you grow up, you change. I've said that like 12 times already, but this is true. But I don't like being told to change. Not to say that I have been told to change, like, often. There's been that handful of times where I've been told to change, and I say fuck you to that for many reasons. To name one, why the fuck would I want to change who I am? Okay, there's a specific way. Okay, so there's good change and bad change, right? You know, the good change is what people interpret to be good or bad, and a whole bunch of social bullshit like that, but still. I'm mixed in my thoughts right now. It is so confusing to say what I want to say to myself, and this may be like retarded to whomever wants to watch this, and I'm making this really short. This is going to be like an hour-long stream. This is short. The shortest stream I'll probably ever do in my entire fucking life. Okay. Now, fuck. Okay. Where's my memento moris? Where's my moris, Doug? Dude, I picked up 2. Oh wait, that's an offering. I'm retarded. Okay, so here. Okay. I'm going on Call of Duty after this. I just wanted to go on here and get all my gifts, and plus this gives me a good opportunity to say what I need to say, which I am still struggling to say. I don't like the idea of being told to change. The world puts you in a position where you're forced to change, to adapt, to reinvent yourself, to be the best you, which is bullshit, because every time you change here, every fucking time, you change to standards of other people. There's not a single fucking thing, alright? And I don't like living by other people's standards in, like, any shape, way, or form. Not to say that I'm not gonna abide by the fucking law and I'm gonna go kill, like, 12 children, but it makes no fucking sense to force change when all it's gonna do is make you like everybody else. That is like forced penance, really. Forced fucking penance. You're forcing your hand onto someone like that. It makes 0 sense to me. Which is why when I get told I'm weird and shit, you know, and I'm retarded, I'm autistic, and I'll never change or some shit like that. Well, guess the fuck what? Why would I want to change if I'm happy? Who the fuck goes to bed and literally actually thinks that, damn, that person should change even though he's happy? Now, here's the thing. Here's that mixed concept where it's like, alright, Kirk. My friend, right? He was a meth addict, right? And fucking, we told him to change. You told him to change, he changed, and you're so much better now. He's happy. He was happy then, but he's even happier now. Well, I'm not saying change in that aspect. If your friend's a fucking crackhead, your friend's a crackhead. He needed to change. That's like a need for change. Change of scenery, change of fucking pace, change of everything, really. Like, in all honesty, I don't think that should even be a question, or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. But hear ye, when I say I want to change. Ironic, right? Funny, cock and balls, right? Dick. Fucking, I want to change the idea of saying change into grow. That word, grow. Okay, it has an uplifting sort of thing. For me, at least, right? Now, out of the 0 people watching right now, I'm gonna tell you that you're probably looking at your fucking screen, whoever you are, going, uh-huh, what the fuck? Dumbass? Who the fuck are you? And what I have to say to that, shit, I don't know. I don't give a fuck who I am. I am who I am. Okay. Fuck you. I gotta stop mixing myself up here. It's really hard to put out what I need to say when my mind is so flustered right now with what I need to say. I'm not autistic, I swear to fucking God I'm not. Okay. Oh, God. Grow. Like, there is such a deeper meaning to that than I comprehended. When I said I got the idea of growing, I specifically remember saying, I think I know what it means now. I think I know what it means. And I was told, I was asked if I was sure if I knew what it meant. I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I read the word and said, that's what it means. It just means to grow, you know. Grow past that situation, grow past something of the sort. Have I never been so wrong? There was a picture with that word grow. It was of a tree. It wasn't like a regular tree though. It was like, you could tell with each leaf that was drawn that it was growing. It was in the process. It was still a new tree. And I'm not saying this is true with like biology and shit, but on that picture, right, you start to mature from the top leaf down. Okay, and those 2 or 3 top leaves were a different color. Okay. Perfect example of you change when you grow. The tree was growing at the top, he was changing because he grew. I say he, but it's really an it or a tree. I don't know, I'm not gonna give fucking tree pronouns, but grow with that newly developed tree. Now, when I put into the aspect of a tree growing, you know, think about it this way. A tree growing, your common tree, probably one right outside your house, okay? You know, while that tree was growing, it, you know how many things threatened its growth? You know, got in the way, stopped it from growing. Many trees don't even they get out of growing, they die because, well, nowadays you got the worst things to keep trees from growing. Carbon emissions, all that shit. You know, nowadays it's harder for a tree to grow. It's almost like it's depressing it, right? It's keeping it from growing. But put yourself in the position of that tree. Okay? I know it's a little retarded. It is so retarded to say. But put yourself in that position of the tree. Imagine growing. Just imagine. Just think. Each stage of a tree, all the things around it affect how it grows. There are palm trees that, due to like sunlight and things blocking it, the tree will literally contort itself to get what it needs. Just by growing. Okay? I don't know who to thank. I mean, I know exactly who to thank for it. But in all honesty, I don't think they would hear it anyways. No, they're not dead. They're just gone. When I say that I regret certain things, I don't mean anything involving like my personal life. I regret certain things. You know, if I was that tree, I don't know what tree I would have been. I see myself more as a weed. You know, I'm just feeding off of another tree's light. But if I am a tree and I do have that ability to grow past that, first off, I will. Second off, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Yeah. I guess the message that this was all leading up to is to not change who you are. Yeah. I've been told so many times, Kurt, you need to change, you're gonna end up here, you need to change, you need to change. I never changed. I didn't change one fucking bit. And now look at me. I'm not here to pride myself on what I did to get where I am right now. I'm not saying I'm like a fucking billionaire, but I'm sure as hell better than I would have been if I stayed on the path I was on. If I stopped myself from growing. I stunted my own growth, pretty much. But, yeah, I just, could have done better. So many aspects. Instead of putting myself as a weed, I could have... I'm not living on past regrets. That would be stupid. Just... I'm a tree now because of people that I cannot mention, and I don't know who to thank. In all honesty. You know, so many times I've been told, Kurt, you need to change. I have been told by my own mother that I'm a piece of shit and I need to change. Not even like change my attitude. I've been told I am a piece of shit and I need to change. I refused to listen. I didn't change. I never did, never will. But what I did do is I grew. I grew smarter. I didn't change smarter. I grew smarter. I grew pride. I grew so many things. So many different tree limbs, I would like to call it. Each. It's so odd to you gotta, to see what I'm thinking about right now, you gotta get on the same wavelength as me. I'm not zooted or anything. I'm not high. I'm not retarded right now. I'm not cracked out on Monster, okay? It's me, normal state. Probably the best state you'll ever see me in. Calm, I'm collected. I'm just a little flustered in the mind right now. Okay? Because of me trying to say what I need to say without sounding like a complete fucking idiot, but I'm failing at that completely. Why? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But, yeah, just... Kirk, you need to change. You need to change for the better. You need to go out there and do what you have to do to change. I never changed. I just grew. I'm still the same little fucking kid that shat himself on stage in elementary school. No problem in saying that. Why? Because I'm not the same kid. I grew. I grew past it. Speaking of that, I should probably go take my seizure medication. And, yeah. My final message here would be just grow. Period. Grow. And, be your own independent tree and grow. Appreciate it. Have a good night.